Hello everybody, welcome back to more Enter the Gungeon. That's right, you can see there's something different already. We've got a kind of a costume on it. We are just playing as the hunter. But there's a mod out there for a lich costume. So that's what we're gonna do, because we're gonna do a special Halloween-ish challenge featuring, you know, like the closest Halloween items I could sort of find. We got like our little skull floating around us, Lichy trigger finger, skull fitter, demon head. Yes, I know I could probably do the skeleton gun, but I don't really want to. I don't like it. So we're gonna go with these two weapons, and I gave myself Ancient Heroes bandana so we just don't have to go through the messiness of sorting through it. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know, just when you run out of ammo in a challenge mode where you're only trying to use two weapons, it's just kind of sloppy. But yeah, we're gonna be doing I have to open it up because I'm curious, but that's actually not that exciting of a weapon. But we're gonna only allow ourselves these weapons, and we're gonna try to beat essentially ourselves. We're gonna go try to beat the lich. But I don't know. That was really bad. I'm kind of excited to be doing a challenge again. It's been a while. That was an awful, awful hit to take. I mean, all hits are awful, but that one was a jammed hit, because we're doing, you know, you saw it there. We're doing a cursed run. What is the likelihood that I win this run? Not super high, because a cursed run is, yeah, it's more challenging for sure. Like, there's some benefits to it, but it's definitely still gonna cause a lot of issues, and the weapons we have aren't insane. All right, let's just take out the boss right away. I was kind of hoping it would be somebody else. I was hoping it'd be Trigger Twins. Having a nice piercing weapon for Trigger Twins would just be pretty satisfying. This boy is jammed, but I'm not too concerned. I'm none too concerned, especially because we have some nice ranged weapons, and we're stronger right now than we normally would be. Where'd he go? Oh my god, he started so quickly. We normally would not be nearly this strong right now. Where the hell did, okay. But when we get to like the second, third floor, we'll start to face some issues, I think. We'll start to face some issues. If anything pops up and it's, oh, I forgot to give myself one really important item. One really important item that I wrote down. Zombie bullets, of course. It's a synergy with what? Skull Spitter? I would assume so. What else would it be a synergy with? I don't know. I'm happy though. I'm happy. So what does it do though? What does it do? Because in theory, it seems like it would not really synergize with Skull Spitter. And I don't know that it would even, I don't know that it even does anything, is the funny thing about it. Where are those two keys? Oh, okay, they're both stacked right there. No, we're not gonna do that. That doesn't make any sense. But, yeah, I hope you're pre-Halloween. I think this will probably go up, if all is normal in my scheduling system, this will go up the day before Halloween. I hope you have a happy Halloween time and don't get spooked too hard. I for one am probably, I think I'm working, but that's okay. I love Halloween. I have a strange history with Halloween, because I'm a scaredy baby boy. However, Halloween is like my favorite holiday time. I don't know. It probably just truly boils down to the fact that I think fall is the best season. It's just, I don't like it too hot. I like it nice and cool. I like costumes and such. Free candy was cool. But that wasn't it either. I think I don't know. I liked the time where I would expose myself a little bit to some spooky stuff. I didn't even pick this up. Do some spooky stuff that normally I would not partake in. But yeah, I always look forward to it, despite being I don't know, cowardish when it comes to scary media. I'm trying to get better at it though. Ooh, I'd like to play some more scare games and stuff like that. I didn't do anything with it this year. On yeah, no, what am I talking about? This is so scary right now. We're the funny thing is we're the scary thing in this scenario. We're the Lich. The closest to skeleton we could get without. I mean, we could have been just the robot costume. But I want to get back into doing some challenges a bit. It seems like, however, I mean, I feel weird saying this because I don't want to be wrong and then get the wrong idea for the Gungeon devs. But I saw that I left that key there. And that's fine. But I actually do want to pick it up because I don't want the shop to have keys because of the challenge mode or challenge run we're doing. What was I saying? I was on a tangent. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, I want to get back into challenge runs, but it seems like I maybe won't have to for long because hopefully I'm not getting people too hyped. It sort of seems like Advanced Dungeons and Dragons is not that far away anymore. It seems like it might only be like a month. The game had to think about that one. That was so close the game didn't even know. It was like a frame perfect hit. But that excites me to no end. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons will be the largest change to the game, in theory, the largest change to the game ever. It appears to be on that spectrum. Like, what would be the next runner-up? Supply drop. And it definitely seems like it's going to be bigger than that even was, which is awesome, if true. Like, I still have not, and I don't know if I plan to ever watch the 2-ish hours of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons gameplay. But I did catch wind that there was quite a bit of new stuff. Like, as far as like synergies and whatever. I don't know specifics. I just know there was some cool interactions that happened. What were they? I don't know. But you can definitely go figure it out on your own. You know, most people don't care to be spoiled, but I just think that I'm only going to have the time where it's all fresh and, like, you know, like, I'm gonna be craving the new feeling again, like a month after all the stuff comes out. So I just want to make sure that I get that month. And I'm that way with like a lot of stuff where I just want to. Well, I just want to be completely surprised. And then there's other times where I just completely wreck myself in that regard because I just can't help it. But usually I don't. I think I've learned to savor. Like, I don't want to watch like for example, in addition to Gungeon, like Mario Odyssey is coming out, and I'm pumped beyond belief. However, I've probably only seen maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes of the game being played, and I'm pumped for that. By the time this video comes out, the game will be out, so dated. But, oh well. I'm really excited for that. Stranger Things Season 2 comes out the same day. Outrageously pumped for that. Didn't watch trailers. I think that going in with no prior thoughts is the best way to figure out what things you truly like and what is like manufactured from trailers and hype and everything. And I don't know, because I'm the kind of person where, yeah, I go in knowing that like a lot of people are excited about it. I'm going in kind of pumped up. And either I'm going to be like unnaturally pumped up about it, or maybe I'll handle my hype appropriately, or maybe I'm gonna be like outrageously let down because I didn't like it. So I'm just like, oh, go in, manage my expectations, and come to my own conclusions. Oh, gasp! In 2017, own conclusions. I know. Not a controversial thing to say, really, it isn't. Woo-hoo. This run is going pretty smoothly up to this point. But, like I mentioned many a times with these challenge runs, it's to be expected at this point. I would be disappointed, like, the end of the run would be a disaster if we were having a hard time right now. So, it's good that it's kind of a breeze so far, because yeah, come chamber 4, I said 2 or 3, but really I should have said like maybe 4 or 5 even. We're not going to have gotten any stronger, so the run will we're not going to be getting any stronger, but the floors will be getting more challenging. So obviously it's going to be a lot more challenging than these floors where we have more stuff than we would normally get at this point right now. Maybe not so much anymore. I think this is probably the floor where it evens out in that regard. But I think it's still tilted in our favor a little bit due to the fact that the items given are above average. Not amazing, but above average. Demon Head's real good. Skull Spitter's quite good when you have this much ammo in it. Like, the only issue I have with this gun is that it runs out pretty quick. Not so much an issue with Ancient Heroes Bandana. The question is, what will I do? I'll probably give myself ammo when I run low. I like to avoid doing that for, like, cohesion reasons. Cohesion reasons. I just thought I could make it rhyme. But, it'd be lame to just sit there with no thematic weapons. Dang it. After that amazing dodge. We're kind of cooking for time, aren't we? We're doing pretty solid. That was a blank. But yeah, the game's like having a hard time deciding some of these times if I've been hit or not, it seems. I don't think the game's been like updated, so I'm not sure what would be. I see you! I will kill you for honor. Yeah? Oh, the skull's having trouble getting in there? No. Yeah, they are. Just die on me, man. Okay. There. Ain't that hard. Doesn't mess up the flow that much. Yeah, I don't know. 14 minutes for getting this far is not that great, but we are doing a full clear. Thought this guy was on fire, but he's just jammed. Because I'm super because asking questions is all the rage now in my videos. And ooh, that's a cool table flip animation. Is this supposed to be like a mind control thing? And we want to keep it Halloween. I was gonna say holiday. Yeah, I guess it's a holiday. Holiday thematic. What is your favorite Halloween tradition? Like, is there, or if you, I mean, if you don't have one necessarily, then what's your favorite Halloween movie? Movie, game, anything. Just what's your favorite thing about Halloween? Like, what makes you excited? I just like I have in my heart what I think I attribute it to is fall, like I said. And there's something about the smells of fall, and you know, it's here it gets real cold. So just bundling up when it's all cold is awesome. It's more fun to be like slightly warm when it's because you're hiding from the cold, you know? And the smells and all that. We're not talking about a whole lot of Gungeon today, but that's kind of what happens on these challenge runs, where I don't need to really stop. I don't need to strategize my item pickups. I don't need to. I don't even need to have a hard time until floor 4. But I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, right? You guys mind when I get real? Does that matter? I don't know. I'm gonna do it anyways today because I feel like it. Because what are we gonna talk about? How much we're kicking patoot? Because we truly are. Because these weapons are pretty good on their own, and the fact that we can light them on fire, and then from a safe distance skull spit, pretty handy. It is really hard to tell if you've lit jammed enemies on fire, though. Can't tell. Is this the only weapon that lights enemies on fire without having to use the ground? No, Gungeon Ant can do it. Flame Hand can do it. A lot of them can do it. There's a couple poison weapons that do it too, right? The Rattler is one of them. But, I like Halloween. I like it a lot. I like the whole idea of just fully giving in to just kind of like something that's, it is technically scary, but like a lot of people make it kind of goofy and just celebrate something silly, you know. Apologies to those who celebrate Halloween as an only serious event. But yeah, I don't know. Good memories, good times, good temperature, good smells. Oh, good boy. Are we lighting you on fire? I can't tell. Brent! Make them a slightly different color than the jammed. Or just make it so the jam doesn't, like, the jam should be the same, could be the same color as it is, but maybe the jam should, not, like, the way it filters over the sprite model, maybe it should, oh, man, not be as harsh. Because there's some enemies that you, like, can't really tell which version of the enemy they are, either. It's another issue with that. We're gonna run into the jammed guy. Dang it! That was a solid blank, but I wish I didn't have to do it. Oh man, I rolled into it like a guffus! Oh, hopefully guffus is not some secret super offensive word. Oh, that's gonna get me demonetized. Oh. That is just such nonsense. Like, you know it's bad. You know the system is messed up when 60% of my videos are getting flagged for content that's not appropriate. Just what? I don't swear at all. I don't think I say anything controversial even. Like I don't know. I don't know. I hope things change there, because it's messing up a lot of people's I don't know, income and whatever. I mean, not to pull the curtain back too much, but I promise you I don't rely on my income from YouTube. I don't know how people seem to be understanding it a lot more now, but you have to be pretty big on YouTube to like make profit. Like there's a reason I'm not playing a lot more new games. It's because I've gotten to the point where, especially with the demonetization stuff like that, where I don't actually, at the end of the month, if you subtract the stuff I pay for some services and like and games and stuff like that, I do not make money. I lose money maintaining my YouTube channel at this point. So you have to like, and that's not because it's really expensive. It's because it's not really profitable. And I hate talking way too behind the curtain and stuff like that, but and this is not a cry from me. This is just a call in general. If you're somebody who, you know, wants to figure out how to support people, I mean, obviously there's ways, they have direct ways you can figure it out, but if you like watching people who have apparently controversial content or actual controversial content, YouTube Red is a really good way to actually support all of them at the same time, like a catch-all. Whoop. Like it's seriously, it supports like whoa, like up almost 8 times more than just watching them normally, or maybe 10 times more. It's nuts. It's nuts. And I do want to say that everyone should not be as hard on YouTube because of it, because we don't know the full story here. When I say things need to be figured out, I'm not like, or at the very least, things need to be clearly stated, like what's going on, because when videos like mine get flagged for being inappropriate, it's weird. Like without at least say what you find inappropriate, so that I don't, you know, people like me don't sit and scour the entire video's closed captions for 30 minutes trying to figure out what YouTube accidentally picked up as an offensive word. The system is not advanced enough. This is not a fully inclusive topic, so I'll switch off it in a second. But yeah, if the system to close caption automatically is not good enough to be accurate yet, it shouldn't be used to flag things for being inappropriate. So in that sense, that's on YouTube. That's on YouTube. But the whole fact that companies are complaining and whining about their stuff being on whatever controversial things, that's something entirely separate. We don't know who's entirely at fault for that, but the way it's implemented is what is making most people frustrated. And that is the explanation of the thing you've been hearing about from everyone. And now it's over. Talking about the real spooky thing of the season. Google AdSense. Boo. You know what? Should I have... I can't, because it's... Actually, here. That's not really spooky, though. It's like the Lich, but it's not spooky. It's a ghost, I guess. You know what? We'll allow it. Quick addition to the end of the run. The funny thing is, I probably won't even use it Because, see, look at it. It's one of the guns that doesn't affect things immediately, so there's not a huge reason to use it when you enter a room. It's like a boss killer, sort of. It can add up against bosses. Die! Knew it was gonna happen. Man, I wish I had blanks. I tuned out for a little bit and I used my blanks on autopilot. There's health in the shop, right? There is. You know what? I'm just gonna... I'll buy it. I'll buy it. But yeah, closing remark on the other thing before I never mention it again. There's obviously ways to support all of your favorite YouTubers, and those ways you can are like, you know, merch shops, Patreons, everything like that. But, and this is also important that people don't mention, don't support anyone if you're not financially sound, you goober. Like, don't do it. Like, just, that's stupid. That's also important to say. If you are gonna have issues paying rent, don't give someone $10 a month. You straight doinkus. But if you do, and you're the kind of person who likes to pay, you know, pay for your content, the kind of person who, like, I'm not condoning this, but there's people out there who pirate games, and then after they decide that they like the game, they pay for the game because they go and they buy the real game because they want to support it. You know, there's some honor in that, you know. If you're that kind of person who likes to make sure their money goes towards good content that they appreciate, then when you're financially sound, can afford rent, food, groceries, everything you want, and you don't know what else to do with your money, that's when you give money to those people that you like. Don't ever feel manipulated, like when, and I don't think anybody really does, so I'm probably preaching to nobody on that one. But people aren't asking people in equally financially troubling situations to help them with their financial troubles. At least, hopefully they're not. That being said, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/... No. We're good. I'm good. That's the real scary thing, is shameless advertisements. Like, purely shameless. It stinks we're in a time where, you know, it's kind of necessary for people to keep doing what they love, is they have to compromise it a little bit. The best advertisements don't, but it has to happen. It has to happen. But I think I could go on a whole long time about the state of advertisements and product placements and stuff in today's society, because we have actually gotten more accepting of it, I think, the last, like, year or so. People have become more understanding that people aren't just doing it because of greed. In a way they are. Welcome to Retromation's random podcast over Enter the Gungeon Halloween Challenge Run. But I have a lot I could say about it. Ads done well are a masterful craft. Like, the ads that the people do that are so funny that it doesn't matter that it was paid. It's challenging to do that. It really is. And when people do it well, you're all good. This guy's taken a lot of hits. I know that the High Priest has a lot more health than most bosses in the game, but it's especially weird because he seems like he has more health than a lot of the jammed enemies we've fought, or jammed bosses we fought. Yeah, that went pretty well. And my guys are moving to... Oh my god, I'm having a really hard time with him today. Probably because I'm recording a podcast at the same time. Like, normally I'm focusing a little bit more on the game. Die, buddy, die! Probably should have been using Demon Head, honestly. Interesting note that I found before I started recording. When I mod the Gungeon in Demon Head, in the game it's called Demon Rifle. I wonder if it was supposed to be something else. Like, if it looked different or what. Because now I want to see what a Demon Rifle looks like. Hey, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's only going to save us a half a heart, but... Woo! Okay. Going into the forge, I think we're gonna start to hit a wall. Funny enough, I think like I gave myself the Gunslinger's Ashes item, and it might have actually caused me to take some more damage because it's not super strong. Therefore, I had to fight longer. The only time where I should have used it was when he was disappeared, where I could set up the room as like a damage trap for him to come back. But the second he came back, I should have got rid of it. Ugh. Okay. How does one transition out of a podcast about some, YouTube backend back into the game? Like this. Oh my gosh! We're gonna get hit! Oh, I'm so scared. There. But yeah, I think we're gonna be hitting a wall here soon. It's going okay. It's going okay, and I think I attribute most of it to Demon Head being awesome. Skull Spitter is fun because you can do it from safety, though. Relative safety. Whoop. I've always been a huge fan of homing shots. In general, go! Walk into the fire. I want to play Link to the Past sometime. I haven't played a Nintendo game on my channel since... Man, let's talk about another, yeah, huge back-end finance-related situation featuring Nintendo. No, let's not. I'm over it. I'm over it. But yeah, there was that thing a while ago, and there was a reason why I had it. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see some time where I want to do that, just to goof around a bit. Play like some old favorites or whatever. Link to the Past is such a good game. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite Zelda is, like, and I feel like that's sacrilege for me to not know. I feel like everybody's got such a concrete opinion. Where's the list of people who are not sure if they like Link to the Past or Ocarina of Time better, or... I mean, this isn't controversial, it's just a fact. I haven't played Majora's Mask, so I can't rate it. Or heck, even Twilight Princess. Like, I think people have gotten cooler on that game. Wind Waker, all that. I'm in the boat where I don't know yet. I have definitely played Link to the Past more, but that doesn't mean anything. Because I've also played Dota 2 more than I played this, and I get really sad whenever I play Dota 2. so that doesn't mean anything. It's so funny, like, there's so many games nowadays where you can spend so much time on it, and then you question whether or not you would like it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh! Like, there's so many, I'd be sad to see like my hours played on like a lot of mobile games that I would consider to be bad, even. I'd be sad to see it. I just don't want to know. Yet we still play. I'm pleased with my. Hey, I see you. For honor, you will die, even though I will not take your goodies from inside. Also, we saved the key thing from Ratman. It's not very Halloween-y. Okay. Skull Spitter seems like it's sort of wearing off. I can't really use Demon Head on these guys though because fire immune. That was some expert dodging for once. Thank you, Cursed Mode, for giving me a whole bunch of ammo. Ah! Haha! What blocked that? Was that the dog? No? Oh, it was the stone. Thank you. Get in the pit. We're doing all right. Maybe Bullet Hell will be the place where we start to hit our wall. Or maybe it will be this floor, because we still got quite a bit left. Also, the boss, who I think is, if not should be, fire immune. Dragons cannot be hurt by their own breath. Right? It's that way in Dungeons and Dragons, at least. They're immune to their breath. I mean, it makes sense. Otherwise, they'd just like be like the worst. What is it? Tongue? When you burn your tongue, tongue burn. I don't know. I think it has a different mouth burn. It's not a complicated phrase. I just can't think of. You got me, man. You got me good. Stay. I'm curious what you dropped. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty cool. I think people just call it like, I burnt my tongue. They don't say tongue burn. But there's probably is a word for it. Mouth burn sounds odd for some reason. Oh, ghost bullets. Sure. Did I snort? I think I snorted. You know what? You know what's even better than the Lich? The hunter's past is Frankenstein. What am I talking about here? That's so much cooler. That fits the theme much better. Can you get burnt? No. So what does more damage? If that doesn't burn, still does all right damage. But we might as well switch to these. Dang it. Just load them up, load them up, load them up, load them up. It's gonna start to do, I don't know, is it doing more damage? I don't know if it's even doing more damage than something like this. I feel like, yeah, dang it. The guy should last a little bit longer or something. Yeah, this isn't that much damage. It's a good thing we kind of copped out and we're gonna fight the Frankenstein's monster, basically. Because it actually, and that's not just a cop-out, it's just that pass truly does make more sense for the Halloween theme. I didn't even think about it. Boop. I wonder if, the question is if we'll stay as the Lich or not. I think we will, I think. Yeah, we will. Why wouldn't we? We'll give ourselves something fun in the past also. We won't just use Ooh. No! Ran out of blanks. We'll maybe give ourselves a skull spitter or something. Which will maybe make it too easy. What am I doing? We actually have something we can be doing right here. Oh, this sucks. That's like nothing. That's so bad. This is a 3 cycle for sure. Like it like almost wasn't even worth it to set up all these gunslingers. Oh, that's going a little bit better. It's still a 3 cycle. I can read it like the back of my hand. It's a 3 cycle, but I can't read the back of my hand, though. I never inspect. Should I? I don't think I should. And okay, it was almost a 4 cycle. Ooh. All right. To the past we go. We'll give ourselves Skull Spitter. And nothing else so it doesn't become insanely easy. Spooky Stein? Sorry, Spooky Stein's monster. Just like let him be Frankenstein, everybody. It's semantics. I agree it's wrong. But also things warp over time and you know everyone knows. Whoa, look at that! That's awesome. Like everyone knows. We know what you mean. Give a Skull Spitter. Alright, I say nothing else. Can we drop the dog? No. Alright. Oh, I thought the game got soft locked for a second. Welcome, you finally made it. Oops. So you're interested in my work? I'm sure you'll be thrilled to assist me in my latest experiment. Never. You and your whole bogus religion are twisted. I'm here to stop you. It cost science 100 years of advancement? I think not. Science had 9 to 10 on making it optional. I assure you it's futile to resist. Your new body is quite ready. I didn't expect you quite so soon. Don't worry, though. You'll be kept nice and fresh in one of those cryopods until then. Oof. Such technology. How? No matter. So yeah, this I mean, I would think this will be easier. Maybe not insanely so. I want to hit the dude. There we go. Oh man, these boss fights are just so much cooler. Like, not that the regular boss fights aren't cool, but you gotta admit, this attack is so much cooler looking. And this, it's just neat. Okay, did we, I think we got him on accident. Let's beat him without getting hit again. And without using blanks. Self-imposed challenges, suckers. Woo! Woo! Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier. I mean, like, they balance the fight around. They balance the fight around the weapons they give you, obviously. It'd be so fun to fight a harder version of him, or just like a version of him that has like a little bit more health even. Like, usually that's not the answer, but just somebody who has his attack patterns and visuals and stuff, it's just, I don't know. There would be a way to make it a harder boss besides just upgrading health, but, you know, I got hit there. But, oh well. That is gonna do it for today. I'm sorry if I ranted too much about stuff you don't care about. I do apologize, and I hope it doesn't detract from your spookiness on Halloween Eve. Oh, man. But thank everybody for watching. Thank you for any support. Donate your rent on patreon.com/retromation. Thank you. See you next time.